So I got this wire stripper from, you guessed it, Harbor Freight. It's a Quinn 8-inch self-adjusting wire stripper. I don't have any of these self-adjusting ones where it's the same. I have ones that have this type of action where it's the clamp, but there's individual openings for the different gauge wires, 10, 12, 16, 18. I have a couple of those. Those work good, but kind of wanted to try something here and see how these have been sitting in my shed for, I don't know, probably going on at least 6 months to a year now. So I want to give these a try, and a big old pile of wire right there, which is I don't know if you can hear it. Sorry about the noise, but it is pouring out right now. So actually I'll just show you real quick how bad it is. It is coming down like you wouldn't believe. So just hanging out here in the shed, and just gonna try to do some stuff in here for a little bit. So back to this. So let's set this up, and I got some wire here. This is some wire I'm using for a well pump. Sorry about that. Wire I'm using for a well pump. So let me just set up the camera, and we'll try this out. All right, let's try. So I have standard, I forget what gauge this is. I think it's like 14 gauge wire. My eyes aren't too good. Yeah, 14 gauge. It's all 14 gauge wire that I use for when I rewire a lot of my tractors. I like using 14 gauge. So let's and these are the. This is the set. So let's do I was thinking about it. Let's do a side-by-side comparison. So here's an older set that I've had. I think I have another set that goes even smaller, but this is a set. So this is if you can look. I don't know if I can see it anymore, but you have the largest gauge down to the smallest gauge. So let's see what. I don't know which one it is. I can't tell what the. Oh no, it is. Here it is. It's a little dirty, so I can't really read it. I think it's 14, 16, 18, 20. I think that's what it is. So let's try this one first. This is my old standard. So you take it in, you put out what you need. I'll do like 3/8 of an inch. Works good. Works how it should. So let's try another one. Blue. No problem. Nice clean. You have the blades on both sides. So whereas this one, basically you're doing a ripping action. And it's only, hold on, there's the blades from two sides, but you are doing ripping on the inner and outer side. So let's do the yellow here. So let's see what we got. Put it up to the stop. Ready? Ooh, didn't work. Ooh, it's trashing it. Ooh. You would think it would work with this. There it goes. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. It shouldn't be that much difficult, but at least I don't think so. Let's try it again. Try with the red piece. So, let's try something. All right. Let's try the red piece. You definitely have to go slower. I think if you go fast, it doesn't give it some time to rip, but it seemed okay. So let's try the real difficult stuff, which is pull wire. So this is wire. It's a submersible wire. This will be really challenging. This is 12 gauge, and this is for submersible pumps. So it's got, you know, your normal insulator, plus it's got like a jacket on the outside. So let's try Old Reliable on the black first. So I don't have a 12, but we'll try the 14. See how this works. Ooh, that worked. Probably damaged the wire a little bit though, but it definitely worked. I'll have to redo that when I go to do it. So let's try the Quinn. Let's see, my guess is this is not going to work, but find out. Ooh, go nice and slow. Switch the hand. It sort of worked. Not as far as I wanted it to, but. So let's try another one. Try white. It worked. It worked. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to play with it for a little bit and see what the best technique is. So maybe it's just I need to go slow with it. So let's try this one. Well, there you go. So looks like it does work. It definitely has some nuances to it. You definitely have to go slower with it than with the other one, or maybe all of them you have to go slower with. This one's just a little less forgiving. But yeah, so what I'll do is I'll, use this a bunch of times, and I'll come back to you guys, and so that's my first take on it. So this video will be my first take on the Quinn wire strippers from Harbor Freight. So after I use it for a few years, I'll come back and give you another review.